Hey there, Byrand here, and I'm back with another video. First off, I would like to apologize that this video is about a week late. I've been really busy lately and I finally have some time to sit down and make a video. Today we are talking about Grancrest or Grancrest War, Episode 12, A Treaty Formed. Now, I am really starting to enjoy this anime, and it's putting me on the edge of my seat every single time. Now, of course, we're picking off with the death of Villar, and if you haven't seen this episode, even last week's, too late. There was a big spoiler, and we get to see Milza, and he's fighting a lot of the other lords who are still claiming to be loyal to Villar in Altic. Or Alturk, I think. Yeah, it's Alturk. Or Arlic. I don't know what the nation is called, but with Milza now in charge, he's basically saying, oh, this is not what it is anymore. Now it is Dartania. And he's being pretty brutal against them. But we get to see some of these surviving lords like Lord hang on, I got his name down here somewhere. Sorry about this. Here you go. Yep, it gets put to the Lord signed a treaty and they got to pick a leader. So they decided to do Lord Selge, who is Valar's younger brother. But he passes it on, probably for the same reasons for Valar wanted to be the leader, because he doesn't want to fight his family. So, but Selge passes it to Lassic David, who then passes it to Theo, but says, oh, these other lords don't really see me as a leader. So why don't you be leader until I can prove myself? And Lassic agrees with this, and kind of the other lords like Edokai, Selge, and a lot of the smaller ones we don't really know about yet, kind of agree to this because they mostly want Lassic David to be leader because, well, he's king of Savis. And they just feel like he would be the better one. Now, I'm starting to really enjoy that Edokai actually survived because we're getting to see a bit more into her character. And I feel like it would be kind of a waste if they killed her off last episode. Eventually, Theo is about to battle Marine. But they decide to have a little summit to try and have some peace talks, and they don't go very well. Sure, we get to see a little touching moment between Saluka and her stepfather. And I'm thinking like, geez, these two are probably going to fight on the battlefield, and it's not the secret that Saluka's stepfather is much more powerful than her. So you're kind of worried about her. But after the summit ends, because like Theo's like he wants to realize Valar's dream and see them together and see he wants. Hang on, let me rephrase that. Theo wants to realize Valar's dream and see Marine and Alexis be married. But Marine kind of gets a little annoyed about this, and the peace talks go horribly, and they're about to go back, and Theo's going back to his encampment with Saluka to fight. Oh, and this is when it gets good. Theo kisses Saluka pretty much right in front of the castle. In front of, I assume those are, I can't remember if those guards escorting them back are Marine's guards or Theo's. I don't really know, but the look on their face was hysterical. And all of a sudden, everybody in the castle that's under Theo is pretty much screaming, chanting, for the sake of your love. And Theo did this on purpose. Like, he didn't do it to show his men how he feels towards Saluka. He did this to antagonize Marine, because she doesn't know what happened. So his plan was to pretty much get his men to to make Marine think that she thinks, if that makes any sense. Yeah, Theo wanted Marine to think that even his men wanted her to be wed with Alexis to end the fighting. Oh, and this pisses her off. But before the fight can begin, she has to leave to assist the Nordic allies who are being pushed back. Sorry about that. Eventually, and of course, this when Saluka is just embarrassed because of what happened. Because she didn't really hate it, but at the same time, she just didn't want it to be there in front of a whole bunch of people. Because something tells me that a lord cannot be in a relationship with his contracted mage. And that's why you don't really see much of the actual relation. But I don't know. We'll see what happens later on. Up next for Theo is he's going to head to Sistina. That's right. Either in the next episode or in season 2. I don't know how many episodes will be in this season. Give me a few minutes. I'll try to check anime list. Search. Okay, yeah, there will be an episode actually tomorrow actually. So according to my anime list, there will be 24 in this season, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's see here. I really hope my voice was recording while I was in Chrome, but I digress. Okay, like I was saying, next episode Theo will head to Sistina to defeat Rossini and gain equal rank to Alexis and Marine in order to have them be wed in the Great Hall. Right, Great Hall? Great Hall, Grand Hall is one of those two. Because he's trying to turn the Grand Hall tragedy into a miracle. Yeah, the Great Hall. And at the very end, we get a look in Sistina on what it's like. You see kind of like a bird's eye view of the main city or capital, and it actually looks pretty well off. Rossini and his children and his sons are eating, and they're like Theo. They're talking about how Theo is coming because apparently they found out somehow. Even though I don't think Saluka really told anybody besides. I don't think Saluka and Theo told anybody besides Lassic David, his contracted mage, and the other lords. So this makes me think that one of the Union lords who signed the treaty might be a traitor. But that's just my theory. Let me know what you think down below. But eventually we get to see what life is really like in Sistina for the majority. I don't even know how to put this, but it's hell on earth. The people are starving, and apparently they're paying taxes with food. And when the guards say this isn't enough, go take the food from that warehouse, the people are like, oh, that's our food to eat. And the guys just don't care. They push beating a guy. They push a guy down to go empty it. One man says, please don't. We're going to starve to death if we don't eat that. And they just beat him to, I assume, death. But we get a look at this woman who's just standing there with a blank stare looking at what's happening. I will bet you almost anything that is Theo's mother. I guarantee it. And something tells me she might be hiding something from Theo. Because I actually think he really is related to the hero Kureno. I think he really is. I think he might have had a descendant that lived that ended up either being Theo's father or Theo's mother. I honestly think he really is related to him, because how else would Theo have a crest if he's not like any type of royalty? Because from what we saw, everybody that has a crest is at least has some position of power as like a lord, a lady, a king, a queen, something. How did Theo get one? It's not really clearly explained. Like, okay, he just killed some darkness creatures. Like, okay, but that's supposed the cores are supposed to strengthen your crest, not give you one. At least that's what it's implied in episode 1. So they're definitely keeping something from us, and I really hope we find out next episode about how Theo truly got his crest. Like, for all I know, maybe Theo actually did have one, and when he killed his first creature of chaos, it awoken it. Like, that I could see happening. But let's digress, and that's really all I want to talk about. If you're new to the channel, click the like button. Well, actually, like the video anyways, even if you aren't new. But if you are new and you enjoy what you just saw, click subscribe, and also turn on notifications, because that's just subscribing is not enough anymore. And meet me in the comment section for how you felt about this episode and what you think will happen next. And in fact, for all of you who were awesome enough to stay until the end, I have a little surprise for you. I'm going to give out a premium Crunchyroll guest pass. I'll only give out one to make up for this video being so late. Now, you have about 1 week to claim this. And I'm going to listen off right now. YP6CMU85MC. I'll repeat it one more time. That is the letter Y, the letter P, the number 6, the letter C, the letter M, the letter U, the letter H, the number 8, the number 5, the letter M, and the letter C. All of those are capitalized. I don't know who's going to win it, but good luck to everyone. Byrand is out of here.